했어. 사랑으로 인연했어. 연인으로 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 사실 아직도 거짓말 같죠. 활짝 웃으며 올 것만 같죠. 아름다웠던 모습 그대로 이제 와서야 후회만 해요. 웃는 게 예쁜 그대를 잊기만 했죠. 내가 바란 건 이게 아닌데 결국에 시간이 거리진 않아. 너 지켜주지도 못했지. 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 쟤만 남았죠. 사랑했어. 사랑으로 인연했어. 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음 후에 울음이 돼. 님의 선남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜 내 꿈속에서도 멀어지는 너 아무것도 넌 할 수가 없죠. 멈춰버려 소리쳐도 너네 때문에 사라지죠. Yeah. 왜 네가 있을 때 자리가 했던 걸 그때 난 몰랐을까. 왜 모든 것들을 잃고 난 후에 소중함을 알게 될까. 결국 이 지경이 꺼리진 않아. 넌 지켜주지도 못했지. 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 쟤만 남았죠. 사랑했어. 사랑으로 인연했어. 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 울음이 돼. 님의 선남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜 때 마지막인 줄 알았다면 조금 더 네 모습을 담아뒀을 텐데 단 한 번도 사랑하지 않은 적 없죠. 처음부터 지금까지도 너의 흔적이 또 어김없이 죽겠다. 또 어김없이 너의 흔적이 나만 날 괴롭힌다. 죽겠다. 남대하듯이 돌아섰는데 왜 나는 외로울까. 초견할 줄 알아서 헤어짐에 대해 근데 널 잘못 습관 하나 버린다는 게 쉽지가 않네. 미련하게도 미련이 남아 후회 비슷한 거네. 잘 먹고 잘 살고 있어. 너와 달리 난 반쯤 죽어있네. 몰랐던 거야 헤어짐에 그 무게를 이기적인 거야. 외면했어 네 눈물을 죽겠다. 또 어김없이 너의 흔적이 나만을 괴롭힌다. 죽겠다. 남대하듯이 돌아섰는데 왜 나는 외로울까. 죽겠다. 해방감과 새로운 만남 뒤에 남는 건 허탈한 맘. 깜깜한 밤 또 혼자 있네. 이게 아닌 듯 나의 세상에 마이 게이트된 그녀의 존재 뗄래야 뗄 수 수 없는 사이 돼버리니 무너졌네 죽을 각오 미쳐지 못해서 죽겠네
몰랐던 거야 헤어짐에 큰 무게를 이기적인 거야 외면했어 네 눈물을 죽겠다 또 어김없이 너의 흔적이 나만을 괴롭힌다 죽겠다 남대하듯이 돌아섰는데 왜 나는 외로울까 죽겠다 어쩌자고 그녀를 만났을까 또 어쩌려고 이별을 택했을까
죽을 만큼 사랑했나봐 꺼진 불씨 다시 타오르나봐 가슴 저린 그리움일까 아님 이기적인 외로움인가
죽겠다
죽을 만큼 사랑했나봐 꺼진 불씨 다시 타오르나봐 가슴 저린 그리움일까 아님 이기적인 외로움인가
또 어김없이 너의 흔적이 나만을 괴롭힌다
사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다
우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 먹을 내리죠
에이 괜찮지만은 않아 이별을 마주한다는 건 오늘이었던 우리의 어제 또는 내일이 없다는 건 아프긴 해도 더 끌었음 상처가 더 나니까 넌 사랑했고 사랑받았으니 난 이걸로 됐어
날 살아가면서 가끔씩 떠오를 기억 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다 우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 먹을 내리죠
갈비뼈 사이사이가 지릿지릿한 느낌 나 사랑받고 있음을 알게 해주는 노래 너에게 참 많이도 배웠다 반쪽은 채웠다 과거를 두기에 너무 소중한 사람이었다
날 살아가면서 가끔씩 떠오를 기억 그 안에 네가 있다면 그거면 충분해 사랑을 했다 우리가 만나 지우지 못할 추억이 됐다 볼만한 멜로드라마 괜찮은 결말 그거면 됐다 널 사랑했다 네가 벌써 그립지만 그리워하지 않으려 해 한편의 영화 따스했던 봄으로 너를 기억할게
우리가 만든 love scenario 이젠 조명이 꺼지고 마지막 페이지를 넘기면 조용히 먹을 내리죠
우린 아파트에 받고 우습게 질투도 했어 미친 듯이 사랑했고 우리 이 정도면 됐어
Hi. Hi, everybody. I see we have at least 2 people here. So today we are learning OYYY by iKon. I had to find the right place. Hopefully all excited about this. I feel like iKon is like the peak emotional feels, and I'm going to talk about that a little bit while I'm teaching today. It's basically like breakup music, which is great right after Valentine's Day. But yeah, so I'll play the song while we warm up, and do follow along with the warm up. It's not a super intense dance, but hopefully it's still good to warm up your body a little bit. So yeah. I am mirrored, by the way. This is my right hand and this is my left, so if you need to follow along, you don't need to worry about switching it at all. You can just follow directly. If you have any questions at any point, please drop them in the chat. Hopefully I can see both of the chats in my window. If I don't respond to you, I probably didn't see your message, and I'm sorry, but hopefully I am seeing all of them. I think I am. Alright, let's get started warming up. Let me know if you can hear the music too. I'm trying a little bit of different playing situation today. Roll your shoulders back.
사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 사실 아직도 거짓말 같죠 활짝 웃으며 올 것만 같죠 아름다웠던 모습 그대로 이제 와서야 후회만해요 웃는 게 예쁜 그대를 잊기만 했죠 내가 바란 건 이게 아닌데 결국 이 시간이 거리진 않아 너 지켜주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 쟤만 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음 후에 울음이 돼 님의 선남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜 내 꿈속에서도 멀어지는 너 아무것도 넌 할 수가 없죠 멈춰버려 소리쳐도 너네 때문에 사라지죠 yeah. 왜 네가 있을 때 자리가 했던 걸 그때 난 몰랐을까 왜 모든 것들을 잃고 난 후에 소중함을 알게 될까 결국 이 지경이 꺼리진 않아 넌 지켜주지도 못했지 너란 건 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 쟤만 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 울음이 돼 님의 선남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜
Cross the right leg over the left and squat down so you can feel that stretch on the outside of your hip. If you have trouble balancing, you can use the floor as well. Just lay on your back. Do the same position with your legs and then stretch it down that way. Don't need as much power
단 한
this time
번도
as the last time I
사랑하지 않은 적 없죠
This song is one that's better.
지금까지도
That was a really, really hard dance. This one is not nearly so bad. And we shouldn't go over time today, hopefully. Alright. Oh no! Cannot hear me at all. Can't hear my commentary. No, it's gonna... Is the music too loud, or am I not loud enough? Please let me know. Okay, wait, let me try one more thing. I'm gonna turn the music down. Just a little bit. Can you hear me now? Let me know. Turn the music down a little bit and maybe you can hear me better. Okay, I might have to do, okay, we're gonna try getting a little bit lower. I can barely hear the music now though. Can y'all still hear the music and me, or is it still, sorry about this. New setup, trying to figure out difficulties. Okay, good. Cool. I'm glad that the music is crisp. Yes. Let me know if you can't hear me when the music is playing later, and I'll try turning it down a little bit, but it is getting harder for me to hear the music at this point, but I'm glad that you can hear the music. So today we are learning the second chorus. If we have time, I want to go back and teach the first chorus because there's not that many differences between the two. And I do really like the first chorus because you get to lay down on the floor, and I'm a big fan of laying down on the floor. But I'm teaching the second chorus so that you can see all the details because they do similar things, but you can't see it as much because they're laying down. So I'm going to teach you the second chorus first. So let's get started. Okay. So we're going to start with, like right before the chorus starts, you're going to throw your hand up on 8, and then they do this dramatic back and forth motion with their hand. I want you to, it's just like, this is your moment to like get in the mood of this song, which is just like, you have lost your love and it has gone forever. Or like, your favorite food just fell on the floor and you never get to see it again. I want you to just imagine that as your hand is dropping and just feel the emotions of sadness sweep over you. But yeah, so you're gonna start as a fist, and then you're gonna pull back. And most of the motion that they do this in, they're leading with their wrist, so they're actually pulling like this, right? And some of them do a little, it's almost like a little bit of a sharper jellyfish movement. You know how jellyfish like, yeah, it's like that. So you're gonna go, da na 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 na, yeah? So it's gonna go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 6. So the last one is a little bit faster. So you go back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And that last one's a little bit faster. For the first two, you're gonna look straight, da da, and then as your hand, it should hit about your eye level here. So on that third one, your eyesight is gonna start following your hand. Yeah, as you drop down. So yeah, so let's do that. Just the hand motions. You're gonna go 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah? So you should end down to the right. Okay. So while you're standing, you're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then 7 and 8 is really fast. What happens is the hand shoots out, the same with the feet. And if possible, you're gonna wanna turn your feet out as they come out, and then your foot's gonna go out and in, and you're gonna land in like this third position where your heels are back in. So your feet are going out in as you land. And that's, and 7 and, your hand's gonna come here, 8. And you're gonna push your face to the right on 8. Yeah? So it's gonna go pretty fast. After very slowly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. I think actually, yeah, both hands come out and the left hand goes behind your back and your right hand comes to your cheek. If you can see my cheek here, and then you're gonna go on 8. Cool? Do that one more time it counts, and then we'll do music. You can see everything. I'm gonna try back there. I'll back up just a little bit more. Hopefully you can see a little bit more there. Hopefully my computer doesn't fall off its resting place. All right, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, look, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? One more time. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? Their foot does come out out pretty wide here. It's like a little bit of a kick, but they do pull it back in really fast, so be ready for that. Okay, so we're gonna try it with music. I'm gonna count. If you cannot hear me counting, please let me know, and I'll turn the music down even more. Let's go here. Find the right place in the music. I think it's here. There we go. Okay. 8, 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? Give us a little bit more into it this time. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Cool? Let me know if you can hear me. Or not. What was I gonna say? Both hands, when they shoot out, should have flat palms when they shoot out. You see my hands. I'm a little bit cut off today. Yes, so what was I gonna say? I think that was up to speed. Let me confirm. No, that was a 75%. Let's do it up to speed once, because that was a little bit slow. I thought that felt slow. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Let's get a little bit more into it. 7, 8. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm not hearing that you can't hear me, so hopefully you can. Or maybe you're just following along and it's fine. Okay, so let's move on a little bit now. Hopefully this is fine. It's not too hard. It's a little fast, not too hard. The next couple, I'm gonna say 4/8 counts, are like the harder section. What makes them, it's a little bit fast, and what makes them a little bit harder is that there's like similar moves, but they're slightly different, so it makes it a little harder to remember what comes next. But we're gonna do our best. I'm gonna break it down for you, and hopefully it won't be too bad. Yes, so you just ended here, right, on 8. You're gonna step forward on the right leg. So when you're in this position, your right leg is behind, you're gonna step forward on the right leg, and your left hand's gonna shoot forward. And then you're gonna step forward on the left leg, and your right hand's gonna come to your chest, left hand's gonna go behind your back. The left hand stays behind your back for the rest of the 8 count, so just ignore it, it's just behind your back. So you ended here, you're gonna reach with the left, and then it goes behind your back, and you're just stepping right, left on 1, 2, yeah? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. This next move is a little bit weird. When you do this step, make sure there's a little bit of space between your feet, so that when you do this next move, you can actually like see what your feet are doing. If your feet are too close together, you won't be able to see it. It won't look the same as when they do it. So feet are a little bit wider this vertically. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep all your weight in your toes, and your heels are gonna turn out on 3, 4. So you're gonna come out on 3, back in on 4. At the same time, your right hand comes out and back in. I think as the hand comes out, they naturally turn their body a little bit to the left. I think that's just a natural reaction. Yeah? So that's 3, 4. And then you're gonna step forward on the right foot again. So this whole 8 count is like traveling forward slowly. Hopefully I'm not getting too cut off. But you're gonna step forward on the right foot again. And this time your right hand is gonna do a little circle. You're gonna draw a little circle. I think they're saying sarange here. See my hand. You're going this way, which is counterclockwise, yeah? You're just gonna be drawing one circle, so it's just one circle counterclockwise. And they sort of lean into it. So you're leaning away from your hand on this, and then you're sort of leaning towards your hand while drawing the circle. Just subtle things. So you're drawing a circle, and I think they have all of 5 and 6 to do that. I want to say 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So they draw. You're stepping forward, right, left. Feet come out, back in. Step forward, right. Draw the circle, and then you're gonna keep your weight on your right leg. You're gonna kick forward on the left leg, plant it, and step out, and then bend over with your body. And at the same time, you're hitting your chest twice. So you go da da da. And that's on 7 and 8, yeah? You wanna really like lean forward here. You should still be able to see your fist from the audience, but you are pretty far leaned forward here. So you draw the circle on 5, 6, 7, and 8. And the left hand just stays behind you the whole time. Alright, so let's go over that 8 count one here from you just did 8. You're going to reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, your hand is a fist. The one that's hitting your chest is a fist, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Hopefully that was clear. Okay, so we're gonna go back, add that to the first 8 count, and we'll do it with counts, and then we'll do it at 75%. So with the first 8 count, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, draw circle, 7, and 8. Yeah? Okay, let's do that at 75% speed.
너란 건 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time that speed.
너란 건 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Yeah? Alright. I'm going to give us a little bit more before we do it up to speed, just because I want to have a good chunk to do all the way up to speed. So just ended draw circle 7 and 8. On the and of 8, you're going to bring your feet together and your hands come here. Also, if I'm going too fast, if you need me to go over something, please let me know. So on the and of 8, you're going to bring your feet in and your hands are going to cross in front of you, and then they're going to sweep out to the side, and your right foot is going to sweep out in a semicircle with it. Yeah? And that's and 1, 2. We all have 2. 2. Let me double check the counts. I think they have 2 counts for that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, they do have 2 counts. So, and 1, 2. So you step back together 2. You just put that foot, the right foot in front on 3, and your left hand's gonna come up here, where our left hand gets to do something. This time our right hand is just hanging out. You want your body to be slightly at a diagonal here, so not completely to the side, but a little bit at a diagonal. You're gonna hit 3 and 4. So what happens here is your hand is shooting out as both of your heels turn. It's a similar turn that we do here. You're just turning both of them to the outside. So here, as your hand shoots out, and it's sort of a reach and grab. Da, da. So it's 3 and 4. And your hand comes back into a fist as you come back. Yeah? So, after we did 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yeah? This is my favorite part. You're gonna come up with a pinky. I just wanted to get close to the camera so you can see it. Some of them do this thing, but it should be, I think most of them do just the pinky out. So you're gonna pinky promise me that you're not gonna break my heart, even though you just did. This is what this is. So you're very emotional, right? I'm sorry, I forgot about the emotion for a minute. I was focusing on the moves. So after 3 and 4, 5, 6, you're gonna be reaching forward here. And they almost do a little bit of a scoop, just a little bit of one as that finger comes out. It doesn't go above head level, just out from the shoulder, but you're leaning into this on 5, 6, and then the end of 6, you're gonna do a replace with your feet. So you're leaning forward on the right leg, and the right leg's gonna step back to your left, and the left foot's gonna shoot back, yeah? 5, 6, and 7. So this is kind of a similar flow as the first 8 count, or the second 8 count, sorry, because the same reach, and then you're gonna go and 7, 8. So this time, you're doing the opposite hand. This is a little confusing because you're doing the opposite hands and you're having open fist, and this time the other hand is out. Hit, hit on 7 and 8. Yeah? 7, 8. And you're not, so it's and 7, 8. And they really like really hit your chest, like your heart is hurting, right? Whenever you're hitting your chest, because we do it a couple times, make sure you're like really aggressive about it, like pain in my chest, you know? Alright, so it's a similar flow to the first 8 count, but let's go over it one more time. Where do we end? Blanking on, oh yes, 7 and 8, right. So you're gonna go and 1, 2, 3, and 4. So pull in here, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Yeah? And you're leaned over again for both of those. Cool? You know, if you have any questions, we'll do that 8 count one more time with counts and then we'll put it together. So from 7 and 8, and so you stand up here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah? So you're hitting on 7, 8. And you're doing the replace right before that, so you should already be bent over when you do that first one. Okay, so from the beginning, I have to back up, but I have to make sure I don't run into my mirror here. 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, draw circle, 7 and 8, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, this is what I'm saying. My brain gets a little confused because the moves are like very similar. They do the same reach forward, but it's like a different, slightly different hand, or slightly different position of the hand. A little confusing. Okay, let's try slow, 75% from the beginning. And then slow a couple times.
빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8.
사랑했어
So the first time they're reaching, it's drawing a circle, and then the second time it's a pinky. You gotta remember that. Let's do it one more time slow.
너란 꽃 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8.
사랑했어
Okay, and we have another move coming up that's very similar again. This whole 4/8 counts like it's very similar flow and similar moves, but slightly different, so you have to remember what comes next. Anyways, let's try it up to speed, see how it goes. So that was 75%. Let's see how 100% goes.
지켜주지도 못했지 너란 꽃 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8.
사랑했어 사랑했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑
You can hear me hitting my chest. I'm gonna have a bruise there tomorrow. Okay, let's do that one more time. I'm gonna grab water and then we'll move on.
지켜주지도 못했지 너란 꽃 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8.
사랑했어 사랑으로 운명했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑
Almost ran out of breath there counting. I'm gonna grab water really fast. Like I said, these 8 counts aren't super bad, like super hard, but because they're like a little similar, it throws me off like, what's coming next? I don't remember. The next 8 count, oh, actually, it's only the first 3 8 counts that I think are like this, because the 4th 8 count is but not too bad. So yeah, so let's learn the third 8 count, the last like difficult 8 count, I think. So we just did 7, 8. You're gonna do another one of these. They're called rond de jambes in ballet. Again on the right, similar to here, except this time that your hands are up and they're facing each other. So the first time you did it, you did this, and this time you're doing this, yeah? But it's still together and around, except that you're doing it a little bit faster this time because you're gonna hit on 2. So it's 1, 2. They do a throw here. There's like a backbeat that happens. It's pretty loud, and you're gonna hit here. They don't necessarily pick up this foot. It's almost like a replace, because then they come straight back out. So you like pick up the foot slightly so that you can then step on it to come out. Yeah? So you hit 7, 8, 1, 2. I picked it up a little bit aggressively there. 3, you're gonna come out. This right leg is gonna be bent. You're just like leaning onto it, and the hands are shooting out with the palms facing out this time. Here, on 3, and then 4, you're gonna step in front with the right leg, and the hand is gonna come in front in this position. It's literally covering your face here on 4. On 4, yeah? So after 7, 8, sorry, open palm here. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit sharp. Then you're gonna step in front with the left foot, sorry. Right hand's gonna come forward. You're making like a sort of L shape, and then the hand comes down. And that's 5, 6. When your hand is reaching up, they're like reaching, so the palm is facing out on 5, and then it turns in as it drops down on 6. 5, 6, yeah? So like whole 8 count goes 1, hands facing together, 2, 3, palms facing out, 4, palms facing forward, palms open, like switching here on 6. Yeah? 7 and 8. 1, 2. Yeah. Sorry. So in the beginning of that 8 count, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the move here is a little bit funny. The feet are just doing a little kick, step, step. Kick, step, step. The left foot almost ends up behind the right, but some of them are a little bit out, and it's going to end up a little bit bent. Da, da, da. At the same time that you're doing that, your left hand is going to come in front of your right, and then you're going to turn it towards your chest as it comes up here, and it's going to end up about like neck to mouth height. Yeah. So you're here. Oh, they do bend forward a little bit when this hand comes down, so they're like reaching and then bending over. And then it's kick and here. Yeah? Da, da, da is the move. Technically, I'm gonna do what they do this at a ripple, so like one person does this and everybody holds this, and then everybody else joins in on the next bit. We're just gonna do it where we all do it on the first one. So yeah, so after 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, then you're gonna point, literally a point, finger, one index finger out, up, and then bring it down. And you have like a whole 8 count to bring it down. What's gonna happen, what I want you to do is, you're gonna point on 1, 2, 3, 4, you're gonna be looking that way, and then you're gonna look down at your hand and sort of shift to the right a little bit as your hand comes out. This is specifically what one number does, and I really like how emotional it looks, because you're like, yeah. So you're coming down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because 7 and 8, you have a different move. So we'll get to that. So from here, 7 and 8. Thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool? Okay, so let's put that together from the beginning, once it counts. So we're gonna have a fist, you're gonna pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fist here. Pinky, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool? I haven't gotten any questions in a while. Hopefully everything is making sense. These are like these 3 8 counts after the first one are pretty hard. Like they're the harder sections. So we're gonna do it a couple times with slow, and then we'll speed it up and do it all together. Up to speed a few times. I think this third 8 count is hard just because it's a little bit disjointed, and like there's similar moves to the other 2 8 counts, but not quite the same. I guess that's why I find it hard. But hopefully if you're following me and I don't mess up, then you won't mess up.
지켜주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 그제만 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜
Hopefully you can see me that whole time. Yes, lots of little gestures. There's going to be even more little gestures in the second half, but there's less footwork, so it's a little bit less confusing. Let's do that one more time.
지켜주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜
Sorry, I stopped counting there at the end. What was I going to say? You can really hear that last 8 count. I think it really does go with the music. I'm going to do it, we'll do it once fast, and I'll count, and then the second time I won't count so you can hear how it goes with the music. But we'll do that up to speed. So let's do it once with counts up to speed, and then we'll do it once without counts. So.
주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 우리
Someone mentioned gestures. I feel like iKon is known for doing little gestures. That's like their thing. I think their choreographer is just really good at using like small gestures with emotions. Anyways, I'm gonna count into this but not count during it so you can really hear how this goes with the music this time.
거리진 않은 놈 지켜주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 우리
I messed up at the end there. Let's do it one more time. Sorry about that.
거리진 않은 놈 지켜주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 우리
Cool. We're halfway done. So fast. Okay. let's go back and we'll learn, sorry, not go back. Let's learn the next bit. Let's move on. So the next 4 counts aren't so bad. Should we end? So look down. On 7 and 8 and, your hand is gonna go left, right, and you're gonna pick up the left knee and then the right knee, yeah? 7 and then your hands are gonna throw out and then come in on 8 and. Yeah, so it's gonna go 7 and 8 and. It's mostly just hand motions, but it is some feet here. 7 and 8 and. The next part, I'm gonna show you the hands first, and hands of the head first. Your hands are gonna go out and then up, yeah? One of them like preps, so it's more dramatic, and your head is gonna go with it, so you're gonna da, 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 yeah? So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and. So that last one's a little bit faster. Done and 2 and 3 and. Sorry, don't look. Tilt it to the side. Yeah, there we go. This one's a look, this one's up, and this one's like to the side. Yeah. Your hands should be hovering about right in front of your mouth this whole time. And then what your feet are doing, it's gonna be hard to do this without traveling a bunch. The idea is that they're traveling to the side. They sort of like step, and then the left leg like comes in after the fact, yeah? So it's like a reverb effect where you're going cha-ta, cha-ta, sorry. Sideways, up, cha-ta, yeah? I don't think they do the third one. They only do this twice. And then the last one, you're just stepping in, and the hands are gonna come up. If you really can't travel, try just doing ta-ta, ta-ta, yeah? And try to stay in place. So like, the idea is step out and then like bring the right leg back in. So almost like a pretend step, yeah? But if you can travel, the idea is, yeah? And the step is on 1, and then the reverb is on the ands, yeah? So it's gonna go 1 and 2, sorry, 2 and. I don't know why I keep doing that wrong. 1 and 2 and 3 and then on 4 your hands are gonna come up, and then you're gonna down to the ground. Try not to hurt your knee. You're gonna be landing on your right knee. Try not to hurt it too much. And then you're just gonna hit the ground. 4, 5, 6. I think it is. Some of them are literally pretending to hit the ground. If you have someone below you, do not actually hit the ground. Just make a fist and be like, and don't actually hit the ground. I'm not gonna actually hit the ground because that seems like it would hurt my hand. But you're gonna hit 5, 6, and then on 7, your right hand's gonna come to your chest, and you're gonna like pull away, and then scoop up, and that's gonna help you to stand back up. Yeah. So the whole 8 counts gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm going counting them. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6. So as you come down, you're hitting 5. Your left hand is just hovering out here by the side. 5, 6, and 7, 8. Oh, don't fall as you come back up. Cool? Okay. So you're gonna do here. You're gonna go 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't keep counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know why I'm counting so wrong. Alright, so here, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Yeah? Okay, let's do that once at 75%, just that 8 count. We'll start from the pointing 8 count. I was counting that way because those are the actual counts. My bad. That's why it felt kind of fast. Okay, so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's do that again. more and then we'll speed it up. So it's actually you're hitting 7, 8, and 1, 2. This next 8 count from here, this 8 count is the one that's really different between the first chorus and the second chorus, and I'll go over the differences if we have time at the end. You're hitting the ground on 7, 8, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you still have one beat for each of those. It was just these that I was getting confused on. So you're hitting 7, 8, and 1, 2 is when you stand up. Cool. Yes. So 1, 2 is when you're standing up. Then you're gonna hit 3 and 4. I think this is mostly in the elbows, but it's also a little bit in your fists. Your hands are in fists facing each other. 3 and 4. Then you're gonna jump, hands out, cross, and then unwind. And that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know why I really like this move. So you're jumping, cross your legs 5, unwind on 6, and then you jump to where you're in this like diagonal position with the right hand forward. Your hands are up, but the left hand's a little bit lower, and then you drop down to shoulder height, and you're gonna bend your knees to make it more dramatic. Yeah? 7, 8. Cool? So the whole 8 count is gonna go and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Cool? This thing, only one person does it, but it's the person in the center and everybody else is doing different things, so I think it looks the coolest, so that's what we're gonna do. But yeah, so putting that together with the previous 8 count, we're gonna go 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, sorry, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I forgot to mention, hitting the ground is another very emotional section. Just like let out the frustration on that one. Yeah. Okay, and after this, we only have 2 more 8 counts, I think. Might be discounting, but I think that's right. Let's do this slow and then we'll speed it up. We'll start from the point section one more time. Only 2 more, 2 and a half, but they're very slow. Okay, hopefully that wasn't too bad. Let's try it up to speed, and then we'll learn the last section. Yay! 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do that one more time and then we'll learn that last one. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, a little fast, but not too bad. I think I actually hit my hand that time. Ow, too much emotion. Okay, all right, last 2 8 counts, let's do this. Okay, so we just ended 5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna not step, but like, the left leg's already back, but you're gonna lean back on it and like drag the right leg a little bit, yeah? At the same time, you're gonna hit here with like your hands in your chest as you drag back, and then you're gonna step forward here. Ta, 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 ta. Let's do the hands. I'm gonna get close so you can see the hands. So, where do we end? I came forward and then my brain went, whoop, it's gone. Here, so we ended here. You're hitting here on 1, 2, 3, and then, so you're just doing right forward, flip, 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 flip. Then your left foot hand is forward, so you're gonna do a little windy bit, grab hands, open hands, push down. Yeah, one more time. So you did here, you're gonna hit, up, around, open, push down, and then you're gonna do a very dramatic, pa, yeah, and cross. Literally, this is the only thing that moves on this hand, but yeah. One thing I was gonna say, when you're doing these flip flips, you're gonna look to the left at the same time, ta, ta. It's a kind of a sharp look to the left there, and then around, ta, 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 yeah? All right, let's learn it with the feet. So you're into here, you're leaning back a little bit, you're gonna step on the right foot on the flip flip as you're looking to the left, which is very confusing. There's like 3 things happening. You're looking to the left, you're doing the flip flip, and you're stepping on the right foot. Da, da. Then you're stepping on the left foot as you're doing the around bit. And then the hand, only your hands are moving, yeah? So from here, da, da, that's only your hands moving. And then you're gonna step out left foot, right foot, yeah? Ta, ta. And when you turn, you're doing the turn with your body so that your right knee is bent in there, yeah? So your left foot is forward from here, then you're gonna step out on the right foot, and then you're gonna step on the left foot and do a switch with the right knee. Then literally just the hand, and then you're gonna go. Yeah, so from here, you're gonna jump 2 feet together, and your hands are coming out to the side. Yeah? So the counts for that, because I realized I didn't give you any counts. 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, 8. So you're looking down to the right here. I think the front person doesn't look down the right, so you can look forward if you want to focus on me. So you start this on 8, and you have like 1, 2 to get to here, and then it sounds like tell me why, but I think it's something else, not tell me, but something else. But you're gonna do a little kick, place, on tell me, na na. Yeah, so you end up in the same leg position as you were for this, and then you're gonna lean on why. So you're here, kick and out, and then immediately your hands are gonna come up above your head. They're sort of almost making like a little crown position, but it's just a hit, is what it is. You want like, why, yeah? And that's the end. So yes, woo, that's the end of the second chorus. So you've learned the whole second chorus, good job. Why? Okay, let's do it from here. We'll count one more time, and then we'll do it slow with music. So 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and why? And you might be kicking on 2, not 3. That might not be quite as long as I'm thinking, but I think you'll hear it. The last like 8 count is just with the words. Okay, since there's a lot of hand work, let's do it at 50% once, just so we can know how it fits with how the hands fit with the music. Yeah? I think 50% is too slow. Let's do 75%. I was counting and I was counting too fast, I think. It's just too slow. Don't forget I looked at the wrong moment too. Make sure you're looking on this move. let's do this once with, I'm not gonna count this time, so you can hear it with the music. I'll count into it, but.
sun남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜
I think they're doing hude way. Yeah, the why at 50% did not really work. Okay, let's go back a little bit. Let's do the from here. I'll do from there at 75%. So we're gonna go 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Yeah, let's try that at 75%. Maybe is that? Here we are. 6, 7, and 8.
웃음은 왜 울음이 돼 이미 sun남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜
Yeah? Woo! Okay. Let's do that at 100%. Just one time so you can feel it all together with 100%. And then we'll go back and do the whole thing at 75% and then the whole thing at 100%. Yeah? Let's do it. So from the point down at 75%.
연인으로 아름다운 사람
Wait, is this 75%? No, it's not. There we go. It's like this feels off.
피웠는데
5, 6, 7, 8.
웃음은 왜 울음이 돼 이미 sun남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리
Yeah. Okay. Wait, we were supposed to do that at 100%. That's why it was at 100%. Okay, anyways, we're gonna go back and do the whole thing. I'm gonna go over it once and then we'll do it at 75%. And we'll do the whole thing at 100%. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle. 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. Pinky here. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I'm gonna mess that up. 5, 6. 6. Oh, 7 and there we go. 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hit like around. Da 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 da. Yeah. Na na na. Why? Yeah. Okay. So we'll do the whole thing at 75% and then we'll do the whole thing at 100%. Let's do it.
지경이 거리진 않은 놈 지켜주지도 못했지 너란 건 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑에서 사랑으로 인연에서 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데
whole thing at 75%. Now we're going to do the whole thing at 100%. I'm going to let you grab a drink really fast, grab some water. Doesn't look like we're going to have a lot of time to go over the first chorus. I might teach it to you, but I'm not sure if we're going to have time to run it if we want to still run this a few times. Let me know in the comments if you want to learn the first chorus where we get to lay down on the ground. I can at least like go over the differences even if we don't get a chance to run it. But yeah, let's do the whole thing. Second chorus, 100%.
여기 지경이 꺼리진 않은 놈 지켜주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 울음이 돼 림에서 남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜
Emotions. Okay, we'll get more emotions as we go through it again. One thing I forgot to mention, when you're doing the why, look forward on the first two, and then the last one look down to the right. Yeah. For myself, I'm gonna go over from here one more time to pinky and 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Da 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 da. I'm not sure. I actually think the counts might be off there. It goes with the music really well though. Nan. Nan is when you point up. I know that. And then nan is when you look down again. I think. Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you have questions. No questions. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna go back and do that one more time from the beginning. I'm gonna count a little bit less this time. We'll do it 2 more times. I'll give like certain cues this time, and then next time I just won't count at all. And then I'll briefly go over the differences between the first and second chorus.
주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠
7 and 8.
사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데
7 and 8.
웃음은 왜 울음이 돼 림에서 남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜
Yes. Okay. Take a brief breather before we do it last time. This time we're gonna feel it with all of our emotions, yeah? We're gonna feel that heartache. Either you feel real heartache about losing a relationship or a loved one, and you're questioning why, or something not so serious where you're questioning why your ice cream cone fell on the ground. Whatever it takes you to that place where you feel that heartache. Imagine that. And let's do it one more time. I'm just gonna count into it this time, so just the rest of it you gotta feel.
주지도 못했지 너란 것 빨갛게 불타오르던 우리 모든 게 하얗게 잼은 남았죠 사랑했어 사랑으로 인연했어 연인으로 아름다운 사랑 꽃을 피웠는데 웃음은 왜 울음이 돼 림에서 남이 돼버린 그때에 이별 없이 영원할 줄 알았는데 우리 왜
I love the knee slide one of them does at the end. Okay, thank you all for joining. Before I go over the differences really fast, I'll just say, because I forgot to announce at the beginning, if you want to donate to class today, my Venmo is right here. It's Mindy-Pile. For this class and for my next 2 classes, any donations that I get are actually going to go towards an AAPI organization. I have to pick which one first. I'll try to announce that by my next class. But my employer has a matching for a certain list of organizations. So if you've been wanting to donate to any of those sort of things and you want to have your donation matched somehow, you can send it to me and I'll make a bigger donation. I'm planning to make a donation anyways, but I'll add any profits from my next 3 classes, including this one, on top of that. So yeah, just announcing that. Yes. Also, next Tuesday, Leanne is teaching Heart Attack by Shiny, and next Saturday I am teaching Code by Shiny, because I really like that song and dance, and we all really like Shiny here. So yeah, hopefully you like Shiny too and you're excited about that. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you all had a good time feeling the emotions. I really like how emotional iKon gets with their songs and dances, so yeah. But yeah, let's briefly, I'll just teach you the differences between the first and second chorus. It's very similar it's the same exact thing up until when you're hitting on the ground, that's what it is. So you're hitting on the ground here, and instead of getting back up, you're going to place the right hand on the ground, and then the leg that's up is just going to extend out, there in here, and extend over. And they really swing that all the way around. Then you turn, the leg that was extending comes up the knee, and you lay down. And then the arms here are slightly different. Instead of doing up down, you're going to reach out and then come back, and then you're going to hit your chest. The chest hit is when we did the on the second chorus, is that. And then you're doing the same exact hand motions as we did when we were up. So you're hitting, da-da-da, you do the look around, here, 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 here. Oh, except when they bring this hand up, they actually bring it over their face. And then they bring it down to the ground slowly. And then on the Y, you're just gonna pick one of those to sit up on. Yeah. And that's the difference. They do the same exact from here, da-da-da-da, is all the same up until they cross their arms. Rather than just crossing, they're actually bringing it over their face. But yeah, not much of a difference. The main thing is the laying down section, which I really like because I like laying down, like I said. Scoot myself up here. But yeah, so if you want to, you can do the whole, almost the whole dance. If you do that first chorus, do the lay down section. Then the little part in between is just a lot of emotions. There's an 8 count of actual choreography. But yeah. If you want to stick around for a few more minutes, I'm going to do a cool down if you want to join me in that. Like I said, cool downs help me not get sore the next day, so I'm going to do a cool down really fast, just where I do some stretches. If you'd like to join me in that, feel free. Otherwise, thank you for joining. And I'll turn off in just a few minutes. I do this one. This one really stretches out your arms. I don't know if you can see my whole body here. Here, let's go back. Cool. Your arm, this arm is at a 90-degree angle, and then you're just picking up the foot so that you should feel the stretch right here where your arm meets your shoulder. And this one really stretches out the arm, which I realized we didn't really stretch our arms during the warm-up, so we're going to stretch them during the cool-down since a lot of this choreography goes with the arms. Let's do the other side. Ooh, this side feels more sore than the other one. This is called the Cobra stretch. Just stretching out your stomach. Ooh, I'm getting a nice breeze from my fan. And do one little stretch for our legs. If you wanted to do the figure 4 stretch that we did during the warm-up, that's also really great to do here at the end to cool pull off so your hips don't get so sore if you're doing a particularly hippie dance, although this one was not particular hips, this was just a lot of arms. Do a little straddle stretch as well. Yeah, I hope you all had fun feeling emotions, letting out some emotions. You can keep doing this dance for a little bit if you want. I'm probably going to run it a few times again after this to get a film vision of it. Oh! I was going to say this. If you do end up learning the whole dance and you want to be featured on our Instagram, please tag Mindy Pile Dance as well as KPopUpSF on Instagram, and we usually repost those if we see them. And I've been trying to get better about that. So yeah, hopefully I'll see y'all doing this dance. But yeah, happy Saturday.